Hey Pisces, welcome to Tourmaline Tarot. We are going to do your October reading. I'm a little late because I was waiting for Mercury to finally get its act together because my tech issues were insane and I just wanted a nice clear slate. So, also, if this reading is yours, you'll know. If it's not yours, you'll know because it's general. But hopefully you can find something in it that is resonating with you. So let's see, what are we talking about for Pisces in October? What can Pisces expect in October? Shuffle's a little sticky. All right. And jumpy. Come here, guys. Be nice. All right. Just give me one more good one and then we are going to start dealing. There it is. You know a good shuffle. You know it when you feel it. All right. So, doing a 9 card. Coming out with the Moon, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Knight of Swords with the Chariot in the middle with the 9 of Cups. Okay, yeah. I'm not going to start dancing yet. All right. So, at the center is the Chariot. That is a delightful card because it's like go time. You have a lot of cards that are kind of like fast. I want to go fast. You have the 8 of Wands and then you have the Knight of Swords there. The 7 of Pentacles is a slower card and the King of Pentacles is a nice chill card. But I'm hearing that phrase from Spider-Man. It gets overused so many times, but it's like with great power comes great responsibility. Well, I think you are finding the balance between that. I'm just pointing out, full moon is the 9th. It's coming up, so this could be a jumping off point for you in terms of intuition, etc. For kind of like feeling what direction you're doing, and that Knight of Swords is kind of the pull, which can seem a little like off the cuff, a little impulsive, but with the King of Swords rooting that down, I don't really sweat that. There's just something you feel like you have to do. And if it's a little bit of a gamble, it pays off. So it's not like you're just being like off the cuff. There's a reason why you're doing it, and that reason actually pans out. So, I'm not saying like go bungee jumping or anything, but there's just something where you're like, if you're feeling pulled to do it, explore it. Excuse me. So with the 7 of Pentacles, there could have been kind of like not saying it's complacent, but maybe you were a little comfortable. Maybe things were a little cool. You were kind of like, I'm good. I'm fine. Something will grow out of this garden. Something will pick up. But then it does. Because once again, that intuition nudge, we have the Moon, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. When it goes, it goes. Because even with the 7 of Pentacles coming out of that, you have the Chariot, which is like, zoop, let's go. King of Pentacles, though. Whatever decisions you're making, it leads into the King of Pentacles, which I always love this guy. It's that boss energy. It's that stable, like, calling the shots, but not having to be, throwing your weight around about it. People just kind of listen to you. And there's a respect to it. And there's a kind of a, yeah, okay, I see what you mean. I see what we're doing here. Because then with this 8 of Wands, 9 of Cups, and 3 of Pentacles, I'm not saying it's a promotion exactly, but I feel like something you're working on, the opportunities line up, or something that you've been thinking about when things do move, whatever. I'm not calling it really a gamble, but whatever intuitive ping that you listen to back here, it could pay off over here. Where it's like, wow, that was initiative, Pisces. Or, wow, you went and talked to that person and it turned into something nice, and let's work on this. Maybe a relationship, maybe a job. Maybe you were flat out to your boss like, listen, I think we need to do something this way. And they're like, oh, I agree with you. Let's go and let's do that. Now, I'm going to clarify this 3 of Pentacles. There is a collaborative element to this. There's also the apology aspect. But I'm not really seeing anything anyone would be sorry for, especially you. So what is this 3 of Pentacles talking about here? Let's see, 3 of Pentacles. What is it? Okay, so you have the 2 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. Okay, if anything, someone's trying to prove themselves. I get a vibe of insecurity I don't know if this is you or outside of you, because I mean, you're feeling pretty solid. This honestly could be other people around you. You know, when you start leveling up, people start showing out like, oh, I'll share that. And you're like, there's no need. Like, it's not a competition, not a race. So I think the challenge for you could be working with people versus them trying to like one up. You know what I mean? So with this Nine of Cups, what is the good stuff? Oh, Nine of Wands. Uh, I kind of like it though, because it's like you're taking this boundary business. What you want is important, but you also either don't need to flaunt it, you don't need to rub it in anyone's face. What's yours is yours, what's theirs is theirs. It's a very like not ostentatious. There's no pretense, and sometimes you know how that can set people off when they're thinking you must have a motive, but you have no motive. You're just enjoying yourself. You're like, it's just your way of being that kind of unnerves people, because it's like, wait, why is Pisces so chill? Why is Pisces like with it? And like there must be something wrong. So like I said, there's a level of insecurity that I think you're going to have to work through with other people. And you're going to have to kind of have your boundaries up. I'm not saying defenses, but you have to be able to be like, no, thank you. We're not doing that. So with the Chariot, the Hermit, like I said, there is a pullback where you're cool. Other people might not be cool, but there's an introspection because you really want to be doing some stuff there. It's almost like you took the Seven of Pentacles and leveled up with the Seven of Pentacles, because you're like, I want the options. I want to figure out what it is that's the good thing to grow here. Also, the Hermit is almost opposing the Chariot in terms of being fast and slow. So just watch you're not dragging your feet on, needlessly. If you need to figure stuff out, that's fine. But Four of Wands. I think the discernment comes for you in if it adds to your stability, if it adds to the overall positive aspects. You're not just going into something to go into something. You're thinking it through. You have that King of Pentacles energy. The Hermit is the guy who's going to figure it out. Six of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. You're done with putting your time and energy places that it's not paying off. So there's a wrap up there. And when you're not willing to show up to other people's kerfuffles or make your own kerfuffles, like I said, that unnerves people. Because it's like, why are they calm? And you're like, because I have inner peace. Like, I know what's worth it and what's not. Yeah, so the Three of Swords. I feel like grievances could be coming your way. I don't feel like this is you, though. Because like I said, you're kind of doing your own thing. Pisces is its own thing. Yep, Page of Pentacles. You still keep kind of moving forward. And for some reason, you still are the one that kind of has the answers. And the one that kind of is the cooler. Pisces is the cooler. So, Knight of Swords, King of Swords. I'm curious what you're doing back here. Eight of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, you're the cooler. You're just not showing up to BS in any way, shape, or form. You're not giving your energy to anything that is just not conducive. Okay, I do want one on this Nine of Wands. How is Pisces doing this? The Fool and the Devil. I think you're letting people do their own thing. You're letting people kind of, you're not showing up to that. And it's not in a negative way or that anyone's like, demonic around you or, absolutely out of control. But it's more so you're just like, go ahead, do your thing. Feel free. But you're just not dealing with it. I love it. You are literally the cooler, Pisces. You're the one that's going to be the cool head that prevails. The Scythe. Cutting out any kind of stuff. Staying on track. I mean, I know I'm not selling the sizzle, but I would love to hear that stuff is nice and calm for me. Defenses are a little up, though. Like I said, there is kind of like a pokey energy where people are going to be kind of showing out and you're just not biting. Nope, you're not biting. Anchor. No, thank you. Now, this is the woman. It's the person. For me, that's the signifier of the person being read for. So, yep, staying on track, staying cool. You have the pig, the crossroads, and the handshake. You are making decisions on what benefits you, what kind of, adds to your bag or your happiness, and the agreements you make are based upon that. It's not like it's logical or cold or unemotional, but it is very like if it doesn't fit, then that's it, Clouds and the bride. So whatever you're cutting out, you're making room for the things that you want. You're not, just moving to move. I mean, you move out of this back here, and like I said, it could feel like a gamble that you're setting yourself apart in some way, but it pays off. Now, this grounded with the anchor, what is that for Pisces? Yep, the rose. Roses are able to bounce back, but they also have thorns, so there could be like a little bit of like annoyance factor with whatever this is, but then again, you have the moon, and in this deck, it is about recognition and people kind of, seeing your worth. Could actually be fame. I don't really know what you're doing that could involve fame. I'm not saying that's not possible, but maybe in whatever circle you're dealing with, people will know who you are, in a good way, because you seem to have your act together, which is delightful for me, I think. So here we go. The crystal oracle for a pep talk. All right, you got 2. And you got garnet and rhodonite, okay? Garnet is fertility, abundance, and expansion, okay? You will find the necessary strength and creativity to realize the changes you need to make. Call upon your deep innate strengths to clear the path ahead. Hello. Rhodonite is patience, seeking, and forgiveness. And this indicates it's time to stand back and be honest. What is your role in the conflict, and are you willing to truly forgive? So there isn't, when you say like forgive or whatever, especially with this guy, there could be things that, you have those thoughts where you're like, I can't believe I said that, or I can't believe I did that. Like, you're getting over that stuff too. Forgiveness doesn't have to be at other people. It can be for yourself as well, which sometimes I think is more important, because you're the only one that hears everything you think. So, Pisces, this is lovely. If it resonates, I would love to hear about it, because I'm curious and I'm nosy. So this is what we have for October, and I'll talk to you later.